What is going on, everybody? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a beautiful day. I need to get more consistent with the channel, and that's the honest truth. And what's one way to get consistent with the channel? Recording while you're on vacation. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start off with, I got to catch up on a lot of stuff with that. A lot has happened in the NBA. I got to get started with my NFL videos. I need to get started back with my WWE prediction videos. I'm actually going to SummerSlam in person, so that prediction video is going to be fire. But please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, and hit that post notification bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a video. I really love sports content, and I need to start taking this more seriously. So without further ado, let's get started with today's topic. I want to start off talking about Chris Paul signing a 1-year, $11 million contract after his Golden State Warriors exit. Basically, that means the Warriors let him go. I believe he was owed $30 million. And it was right before the deadline, like the day before, I believe. And let's be real, y'all. I don't think this is a controversial statement. Chris Paul, in this day and age, 38, 39 years old, he's not trash. He's not bad by any means. He's not as productive as he once was, and he is not worth $30 million. He honestly is not. He's entering his 20th season in the NBA. He's a 12-time All-Star. He's 39 years old, and last year he had a productive performance. He really did. He averaged 9.2 points per game, as you can see, 6.8 assists, and 1.2 steals in 26.4 minutes per game. It's cool. Him getting added to this Spurs team, this roster, which really needed a real point guard. They added shooting guard Steven Castle with the 4th pick in the draft, which is a nice and long, tall shooting guard to pair next to Wemby. And yeah, I'm just excited actually moving forward for Chris Paul. Him and the Warriors really didn't work out. I was kind of shocked by this move when the Warriors did. As you know, the Warriors traded for Chris Paul after the whole Jordan Poole debacle in Golden State, which I'm going to talk about this more when I do my Klay Thompson video of him leaving for the Mavericks. But tell me whether or not you think the Warriors made the right decision in getting rid of Jordan Poole over Draymond Green. I mean, Mike Dunleavy Jr., who's the current GM, he had a tough decision to make. He did say they was going to keep Poole for at least 4 more years. That was cap. They traded him, of course, to the Wizards. And looking in hindsight, I don't know if that was the right decision or not. I honestly don't. I really don't know. But this came as a surprise, and you know what? We was going to make the best of it. We knew Chris Paul was coming off the bench, even though Chris Paul was trying to cap and act like, oh, we haven't discussed that yet. Who said I'm coming off the bench? He came off the bench. Like I said, he didn't play horrible. He was productive with the minutes he was given. We thought he was going to be able to completely help. I shouldn't say completely, but help elevate the second unit for Golden State. And unfortunately, it just didn't go anywhere for Golden State this year. Golden State had a really off year. Klay Thompson went 0 for 10 in elimination. You know what? This generation just keep disrespect. These newer fans be disrespecting Klay Thompson. Like, this man ain't scored 37 points in one freaking quarter. But anyway, like I said, Chris Paul, like I said, was productive last season. He got traded from Washington after his tenure with the Phoenix Suns came to an end, which he reached the NBA Finals with them. Chris Paul has been written off time and time again. I remember when he got traded to OKC, and everyone, including myself, was saying, oh, this is over. It's it for Chris Paul. He's not going to recover from this. And he led them to the 5 seed and pushed his former team to 7 games. Almost knocked off the Rockets at 7 games. And what he was able to do with that young team, help develop them, help them make it to the playoffs, was simply beautiful. Simply beautiful. Chris Paul has never won the title. He made it to the finals, but I still think his greatest accomplishment throughout his whole career was what he did with the Clippers. What that man was able to do with that Clippers franchise was absolutely amazing. Let's look at the stat right here. Let's look at the stat. You see the win percentage the Clippers had before and after? It was that 390, and in his first season with Chris Paul was 606. And he has done this with every team he's played with. The Hornets, the Clippers, the Rockets, Thunder, Suns, Warriors, and he is for sure definitely going to do this with the San Antonio Spurs. But like I said, he made it to the finals, but I still think one of his greatest accomplishment is turning around that Clippers franchise. Did they win the title? No. Did they underachieve? Yes, because they should have won the title. They should have won to the NBA Finals at least once, or won the finals at least once throughout his tenure with him. But unfortunately, he did not. Now let's talk about what this means for Victor Wembanyama, the Spurs franchise, and Greg Popovich real quick. First of all, you put the greatest head coach of all time, or one of the greatest head coaches of all time, depending on who you talk to, with one of the best basketball minds, the point guard. This is perfect. This is a perfect pair and a perfect match. This is going to do wonders for the Spurs franchise, and not only for the Spurs franchise, but also Victor Wembanyama. This is so great for his development, and he is going to look back at this years later from now and say, dang man, I'm really grateful I got the opportunity to play with a playmaker, a great point guard in Chris Paul. I'm so happy for Victor Wembanyama, and I'm so happy for the Spurs, and I'm happy for Chris Paul. He chose to come here. He could have went to the Lakers. He could have went anywhere. He could have tried to compete for a title, but he decided, you know what, I want to spend my last possible season, or last couple of seasons maybe, helping develop Victor Wembanyama and this young Spurs team. And that is going to do great for the growth of not only Victor Wembanyama, but the growth of this Spurs team. I don't think they're going to compete for a title. They might compete for a playoff spot. I wouldn't put that behind them, because the West is so deep. I really don't think they could possibly make it out of the West. So unfortunately, I don't think Chris Paul is going to end his career with a title, but at least he's going to end his career with the most assists of all time. He about to throw so many alley-oops to Victor Wembanyama. And like I said, this is just all around great. $11 million contract, 1 year. Chris Paul is going to put up some decent numbers once again. It's not going to be anything too crazy, except for the assist numbers. Also going to be crazy. But like I said, what he's going to do for this team, what he's going to do for the development of Victor Wembanyama, putting him and Greg Popovich, two of the greatest minds in NBA history, it's going to be must-see TV. I'll tell you that. I thought he was going to the Lakers. It's a few other teams I thought he possibly could have ended up with, but he ended up with the Spurs. Once again, 1 year, $11 million contract, and this will be must-see TV to watch him and Wemby dominate the paint. Damn, alley-oops are going to be absolutely amazing. And hopefully they sneak in as a 7, 8 seed, or maybe a 6 seed. I wouldn't mind seeing them in the playoffs, because like I said, it'll be fun to watch, and I just really can't wait. Alrighty, y'all, that's it for me. Until next time, y'all, you let me know down in the comment section down below, how do you feel about Chris Paul going to the San Antonio Spurs? Until next time, y'all, Steven Counter out. Peace.